We've got coaches that are just incredibly enthusiastic, and it's hard not to buy into their ethos when they're as enthusiastic as they are. This year we've got an amazing team of analysts. We've got some sports science support, S&C support, obviously physiotherapy support, and it's just fantastic, and it's just that multi-dimensional approach to the game, and it's really helped us come along.
In terms of our coaching team, we've got sort of 5 coaches coaching within the performance programme at the top end of the club, all looking after their own individual sort of specific areas.
We're lucky enough to have a couple of ex-players themselves, and GERARD, MULLEN, George Shooter, who's obviously played internationally. We've got Gareth Harris, who's just come in, he's doing fantastic. GERARD and Gaz, they've worked their way up from BUCS 2s in the past couple of years, and now they're coaching in our BUCS 1 National 1 team. So not only are the players developing, the coaches are developing themselves.
It's hard to know what is a good coach. I mean, there's a lot of different coaches out there, a lot of different styles. I think first and foremost, you've got to understand your environment and your players and how to get the best out of them.
I think a good coach is able to kind of take all those raw materials, understand what he's got, and then put them together into a good product. And how he does that will be different from one person to another. So I think that's understanding what you've got and then sort of creating it.
With the coaches here, what they're really able to do is that we're able to communicate with them on a personal level as well as a professional level, and that allows us to develop as players more because we can have those honest conversations about where you stand as a player within the club and where they feel that you will develop best.
I think my first year here was a real eye-opener because I'd come from an environment that was very much about winning and performing and getting results and all that. Whereas coming into this environment, it's a lot more of it's about player development, and as a coach, you can't just focus on performance. You have to work out how to get that performance out. I think you've got to have 100% belief in what you're doing. There's no point in, as a coach, saying something and actually not really believing it, not really backing it to the hilt. So whether it's a playing philosophy, whether it's a coaching style, I try to be myself. I think I just like to try and be as honest and straightforward as possible.
Last year, the Loughborough performance squad, our average was higher than the university average in terms of their degree, which is of huge credit to the guys living excellence across the board. And our last 2 captains have come out with firsts as well under some considerable stress of leading the first team in RFU National 1. When we meet with the guys, it's not just talking about rugby, it's talking about how their courses go, and it's talking about are we living the values of the club as well.
We've got a fantastic culture here. I think that's one of the main things that draws people here. Outside of rugby, the whole sport of Loughborough is just huge. I mean, you go into the gym here and you've got Olympic swimmers, gymnasts, Paralympians. So the whole sport culture is there, and I guess rugby is just a part of that. But it's our part of it.
Rugby on campus is a really high-profile sport, but that does mean that we've got to sort of take the sport in the best spirit. So the values of the game, our club values, are very important. So honesty, hard work, teamwork, striving for excellence. They're some of the things which the lads will hopefully evidence in their training and playing behaviours.
I think the main attraction to rugby for me is just the team environment. I absolutely love the boys here. We love hanging out together. Probably my closest group of friends and a group of boys that I know I'll stay in touch with for the rest of my life.